Hello, Virgo. Welcome to, I'm one of those people who put the sleeves up like this. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 1st going to the 7th of January. So we're going to find out what the first week of 2024 is going to be like for you. So I have done the spread a little bit differently. So let's dive in. Let's see. This oracle deck is going to tell us where you are in your journey for the first week of the year. Let's see for Virgos, please, Spirit. Let's see for Virgos. All right. Are you guys sleeping? You have time for a nap coming through. So this is quite interesting because yes, it does speak of taking a nap, paying attention to your sleep, your dreams. I love that this has come up on the bottom. I have to show you. This is also a card actually of being where you wanted to be. So in a way, this card actually does tell me that, now is a really good time to pat yourself on the back for achieving something. Why? Well, because we have Observer here. The fox once upon a time was looking at the moon and was trying to figure out a way of how he's going to manifest being on that moon. This tells me you finally reached that point. So for a lot of you, you really have achieved something in this week already. Where you are in your life currently is where you've once wished that you could be. So make sure that we spend some time to actually go, this might be a good week to take as a break, to take as a vacation if you wish, to take some time off of the things you've been working really hard towards. This doesn't mean that you're at the end of your journey. This tells me that, Spirit wants you to understand that it's okay to breathe a little bit this week. It's okay to take a nap. It's okay to take a bit of a break because you've worked really, really hard to be where you are at now. Okay, so make sure you do give yourself a pat on the back. I feel like this is a sense of accomplishment. I feel like you should be proud of yourself. All right, but let's see. Let's have a little look and see. For the theme for this week for you guys, Virgo, let's see. You have pleasure. I feel like this is a really good time to take a vacay, okay? You have pleasure coming in. So again, this week is really highlighting the fact that you're gonna feel so good. All right, you guys could be needing a pampering this week, taking that break, taking a time out, seeking pleasurable activities, whatever they are for you. But even if this is just the fact that you've reached a really amazing goal of yours, you are gonna be receiving a lot of pleasure from that, okay? So I like that energy. We actually have this deer here, and that speaks of gentleness. So again, this is a gentle week. They want you to be gentle. You've done a lot of hard work here. So again, don't burn yourself out. Make sure you recognize the hard work that you have done to get where you are now, okay? They're wanting you to take a break for you. Celebrate you this week here, guys. All right, let's see. For Virgos, please. I'm going to split the deck. That's how I'm reading now. Just at the moment, I always like to change things up. So let's see your current energy for the week. So, 8 of Pentacles. Look at this, guys. This is telling me that you guys are building on your skills, your talents, your abilities. This tells me that in terms of your finances and your career life, that you guys are actually seeing a lot of results coming back because the effort that you're putting in is finally coming back to you. This is a really good time of, again, building on finances. The work that you're putting is, giving a direct income stream back. You guys are working on that growth, and I love it. This tells me you're building skills, you're building talent, you're building finances. This is very material stuff, physical stuff. So, and especially in terms of your career and your finances, this really does tell me that you guys are really getting back from the universe what you're putting out there. So this is again, pat on the back, guys. Let's see what your challenge is this week. It is the 9 of Wands. This is a little bit interesting because this tells me that you are still a little bit wounded by something that happened in the past. This is not a bad energy, to be honest, because this speaks to me the fact that you guys are protecting yourself. This may mean that you guys are a little bit on edge, a little bit, restless at times. And this is something that you are having to, face as a challenge here because, again, the universe is asking for you to relax and to seek pleasure. But there's something about this energy that's like, but I'm prepared for anything. Or I need to be prepared for anything. this is a little bit of survival, survival instincts kicking in, to be honest with you. This tells me that you guys have been in survival mode. So it might be quite hard for you to seek pleasure and to relax a little bit. So with that Nine of Wands, that might be your challenge for this week. You have your guard up a little bit. You're a little bit not trusting. What do you mean relax? I'm not ready to relax. If I relax, then what if something bad happens? It's a little bit of worrying that a cycle might repeat itself. So whether this is people that you're having a hard time letting in, or whether this is to do with, again, if it's to do with your work, it might be like last time I took a break, shit went loose, shit went loose. That's not the phrase. What is the phrase? Shit hit the fan? Yeah, I will sweat. Why not? That's the energy that is coming up here, guys, is that there's almost this energy of like, I don't want to do that again. Like, I'm a bit scared to put my guard down a little bit and relax and to go for the pleasure, because what if? So be careful with that energy, of course. Now, something to focus on this week is the King of Swords. That could be the way that you communicate. That could be that you guys are focusing a lot on a strategy, on your form of communication, the things that you're speaking, the things that you're communicating to others. Something that you're focusing on is, again, like a detached style. Maybe you guys are focusing a lot more on like your intellect. All right, gaining research, becoming more intelligent, whatever they mean by that. This could be an air sign energy that you guys are going to be focusing on this week as well. But this is also about seeing things very clearly and very logically. So the energy that you guys are wanting to step into is that energy, having a strategy and dealing with it, almost, this is kind of like a robotic energy, to be honest. Or again, you guys are trying to build, I'm feeling vocal. Some of you could be singers. You guys could be speakers of any kind, like it's to do with your communication. And my throat chakra is starting to feel a little bit, is highlighting itself to me. So for you guys, it is really about the way that you communicate yourself and the way that you show up is something that you guys are focusing on this week. Or the way that you deal with things in a very clear, very direct, very forward way is something that you guys are focusing on around this time. All right, now in terms of your recent past, you have the King of Cups. This tells me that lately you've been feeling a lot more emotionally balanced, a lot more emotionally mature. He has this trophy here, which is actually the cup. So this kind of is telling me that you guys, again, have done something amazing lately, something that you feel proud about. This may actually have helped you, something that you have gained, whether this is spiritually, emotionally, or literally and physically. Something that you have gained or feel proud about has actually helped you to become a lot more emotionally mature or balanced, and to not let those emotions to overwhelm you at times. So I do still see that you are focusing on, again, King of Swords is that balanced, logical energy. You guys were way more emotional, but this is not a bad energy. You guys, if this is in terms of someone else around you, then this week in the recent past, you guys could have met someone who has very deep, strong feelings for you. This could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you guys could have met somebody lately who has a lot of emotions for you. May not show them all the time, but it's somewhat because they're very stable. They don't need to give excessive emotions. Acts of, they don't have to do it all the time. The King of Cups might be quite busy, I'm hearing, but this energy is saying that there is a lot to be proud about, and somebody does have a lot of feelings for you as well, or recently has been, or you guys may be the one with a crush. Now, when it comes down to your strengths this week, the Death card. Ooh, your strength is transformation. This tells me, and also your strength is being able to put to an end to something that, may be quite hard to put to an end to. This is about rebirth. So for some of you, your strength is the ability to adapt to quite big changes. Even if it's rebirths within yourself here, your strength is the fact that you are changing. Your strength is the fact that you are recreating yourself. Your strength this week is the fact that you're completely able to deal with change much stronger than maybe who you used to be, how you used to deal with change, or how people around you deal with change. So Death card is very Scorpio energy. This speaks of inevitable changes. So for this to come up as your strength, you understand what needs to go and what needs to be renewed. and you actively dedicate yourself towards creating that and to rebuild from that. So that's quite good. That is quite good. Now, near future for you guys, you have the Two of Pentacles. This tells me that you guys are going to be quite busy in the near future. You could be paying a lot of attention on your work, on your stability, on juggling a few things, few streams of income, or just, ways to build a legacy for yourself. Did I say finances as well? You could be working on the savings and building up your money. These are quite practical, material things when the pentacles come in. But again, this does tell me that in the near future, you will be very busy making a lot of decisions, weighing up a lot of pros and cons here for your life, for your world, for your being. But this tells me this is a good energy. You'll be trying to find a balance in the near future when it comes down to the things that you're creating for yourself. When it comes down to your emotions this week, King of Pentacles coming through, this tells me that you guys are going to be feeling very stable emotionally. Again, I think your focus is not on your emotions, but it's more on, again, your legacy, the things you're building for yourself, having that luxury life, whatever that is. Could be your career, could be your status, could be your home. When it's Pentacles, it is very, materialistic things. Not in a bad way. This is about stability. We live in a world where we do need to build ourselves up in that way to be able to, my phone is vibrating. And actually, my dad is calling and he's a Taurus. And this is a card that represents Taurus. So maybe there is a Taurus around you, Virgo, who you might be having some emotions for. All right. Sorry, there we go. I'm just going to get rid of that. Is it still going? I'm just gonna vibrate here for a little bit. I hope it doesn't distract you guys too much. I don't know how to get rid of it. Okay, let's hope it goes away. I've never seen it vibrate before, even when it does that. I wonder how I can do it without ending the video. Anyway, so you're feeling very stable. I don't think you're tapping into emotions too much this week when the King of Pentacles comes out, but it does feel like you're feeling very satisfied with the things that you're building for yourself. So in that way, you're feeling very grounded, okay? When it comes down to your environment, the Emperor. There could be an Aries around you this week, or you are becoming a lot more in control of some things in your environment, taking control of those. This could be a father figure, so again, my dad calling may not be a coincidence. This is an energy where you could be focusing on some sort of emperor in your life. That could be a boss around you, could be a father figure, could be somebody, an Aries even. There could be something to do with this person coming up around this time. But because this is also in your environment, again, it does feel like there are some changes or some things that you guys will be doing to, again, if things have been outside of your control in your environment, Virgo, you are getting more control over that. So I like that energy. You'll feel a lot more. Both of these are on a throne, so I like it. I think that you're going to feel quite stable this week when it comes down to things. And again, you're taking control of the environment around you and the impact that it has on you, which is quite cool. And when it comes down to your hopes and dreams, you have the Page of Swords. There's something to do with research when it comes down to this. So you guys could be looking into some new things. This is, again, Scorpio energy. It's diving deep into information. All right, and that could be something that you guys are hoping for, is to gain some sort of knowledge, gain some sort of information here that might be able to help you. This can also be in regards to somebody. For this to be your hope and dreams, this card can sometimes be a bit of like a watcher card, where people who are watching you. So some of you could be hoping that enemies are now starting to see your thriving. You're kind of wanting people to have their eye on you around this time. So whether you work in an area where you have an audience, whether you work in an area where you kind of just wanting people to see your work. All right, this is what it is that you're hoping for. Okay, now when it comes down to your outcomes, you have the Queen of Swords. So you have a match and a pair coming through here. So air sign energy, could be in a relationship with someone or in a partnership. For some of you, I'm actually seeing that it could be a business partnership, or you guys could be creating a partnership with a love interest, for example, for some of you. Queen of Swords being an outcome or an overall energy for you guys this week. This tells me that you guys are having very clear goals, very clear strategy. You guys are focusing again on very logical, very practical matters this week. Not really engaging so much in emotion because, again, you had that in the recent past. So I really do feel like you're becoming very clear, very, I want to say grounded. This is not an energy to be grounded, the King of Pentacles is, but this feels like you guys are not really putting your heart into anything. You're just being very focused, which could be good for you in whatever way. This tells me you are very similar to the Nine of Wands. This is a kind of a wounded warrior vibes. The Queen of Swords has been through a lot. And because of that, she has become a lot more disciplined when it comes down to her heart space. So you guys are, again, maybe learning a little bit how to make logical decisions over emotional ones. Okay? But let's grab you some extra cards here, my angels. For Virgos this week, please. This is going to take 3. Ooh, yeah, we do have... I told you there was some significance around that. We have Throne coming out. Position of authority. You guys are starting to stand out. You guys, again, could be a boss. You could be going up a level and getting a promotion, for example, in your career. Or again, just taking authority over your life or in your home space, okay? This is just really telling me that you are stepping up. We have Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Love that. And we also have climbing towards success. So again, you're working your way up. You're going across the bridge. You're stepping into a position of authority. So a lot of growth is coming out for you guys. And plenty more. I see you working on loads of things in the near future as well. So my lovely angels, that is what I have for you guys. I really hope that you guys liked it. If you did, then make sure you give it a very big thumbs up. And if you want to let me know down below how you guys enjoyed the reading, then I would love to hear it. We are changing things up on the channel because I just want to. I think it's a really good year to do that. All right, I'm gonna be more dedicated. I got my New Year resolution, so I'm ready. I hope you're ready too for the new year. But I hope to see you guys next time then. All right.